And those Chinese Buddhist scholars translated it as fog, which means law or order. Here close to cosmic modus operandi, and dukkha so naturally falls into the infinite realm of Dharma. Dharma is the utmost principle and the wisdom beyond wisdom. It is neither amazing prophecy nor catastrophic revelation, and it has nothing to do with miraculous imagery or fabulous fakery. Consequently, Dharma could not be Buddha's dogmatic providence or a divine monopoly of Buddhism. No dogmatic providence and no divine monopoly in a belief system? Quite confusing. Come again, please. Then what is Dharma? Very well, Dharma is the great common sense, so commonplace for common use by common people. The Buddha, our good old teacher and a fellow human being, is ever trying to remind us of the great common sense, which is so simple but so easily lost and forgotten that repeatedly. Some time later in his life, he had another opportunity to elaborate upon his first sermon. Whatever is impermanent is dukkha. Now, he said, the world indeed is like a dream, and the treasures of the world are an alluring mirage. They are like heat haze. The world indeed is like a dream, and the treasures of the world are an alluring mirage. They are like heat haze. Dream, mirage, and heat haze. His poetic interpretation of impermanence here seems near to evanescence. And we have quite a similar word in Korean. It is todopsum. This word todopsum carries some different meanings together: brevity, being temporary, transitory, transient, and ephemeral. So now it may be understood that evanescence is dukkha, but not generic suffering. Yet some people still seem to helplessly get possessed with a narrow definition of dukkha, and they are too ready to shrug their shoulders. Oh no, suffering here, suffering there. Buddhism is so negative and pessimistic. And some others are going even further and laboring so hard to push Buddhism into the mold of nihilism, anarchism, or communism, as much as their class, culture, and dignity call for. Well, such suffering without buffering. Anyway, in order to supplement or replace the word suffering, some sensible and prudent people recently tried different versions of dukkha: stress, sorrow, agony, anxiety, dissatisfaction, discomfort, affliction, anguish, misery, frustration, and so on. And others prefer malaise or angst.